Hello, guys. This is Medai Jimo. A very lovely day for you guys, and it's a nice day. And then, what a lovely day for to just share with us a fantastic opportunity about cryptocurrency and um, building a cash flow for effective low gem purchasing and expanding your wealth horizon. This it's a lovely thing and a good practice that I want to put out to everyone watching me or you listen to these recording versions of training. I quickly want to tell you guys that cryptocurrency is not all about how much money you start with. It's about when did you start with and what opportunity did you start with. But I like to share with you, Felix, I have one belief in cryptocurrency that is still based on perception. It's an industry that is not yet established. It's an industry that is still very far from the conventional understanding. And I would challenge and encourage to, at the same time, that you have to bury what you know so much conventionally and appreciate what is happening in the crypto space. It will look like when people say I'm an IT person so many years back, it's at like, how do you mean to be an IT person? We felt that, okay, I'm not a young person. And so what do I need to do with a computer? And so just like when you talk about computer, because of our understanding and training we got, we felt that computer is just a laptop and a desktop. Yeah, most of us, even as a student, when you say I have a computer, now where everyone's mind goes to is that he has a laptop or he has a desktop. Now nobody referred to a phone handset phone as a computer. Now the point is this: what a computer, no, you define it, and yet you still don't know the scope it covers. Because it's just a computer is electronic device that is capacity to accept input and process you know such input, which we call data, and into an information as an output. So quite unfortunate how many people actually understand what they have defined. So the same thing we're facing now, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. Good number of people heard about it, but they don't want to even learn much about it. Yesterday, we were out somewhere, and then one of my, community persons in the crypto space was trying to enlighten. And this is a trainer, a top trainer and crypto expert, blockchain expert in this industry. And he was like trying to explain to somebody interacting with her about, do you know anything about blockchain? He said, no, I don't know anything, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And we're like, come on, can we just think and talk, and rather than talk before thinking? And so the fellow said, no, anything, all this stuff will bring people. I don't like it. I don't. Say, what? What's happening? We say, yeah, fine. The worst ignorance is to reject what you know nothing about from afar. So what are you expected to do? You listen first. You don't start talking and then claiming to know everything. You were like, and then he said, man, because I've been disappointed. I've invested in so many platforms, all of those blockchain thing and all of that, none worked. I was not interested again. And now, was it, can you mention the one you have invested into? Quite unfortunate when he mentioned something, he was mentioning some of those funny Ponzi scheme or, platforms of, recruiting and stuff like that. So now he has said, just imagine he was telling us about a company that he invested in and nothing happened. And when he mentioned, and somebody just said, oh, this is not a blockchain. It has nothing to do with blockchain. This is a kind of nutritional network marketing. That's a product network marketing. Now, let me correct one impression too. Now, for the fact that he lost money, according to her, on the nutritional supplement company she joined, does really make that nutritional company a fake company? That's not true. Will that company still be existing? Probably yes. I wouldn't know the company, but somebody just immediately interjected and said, hey, this is so company that was, get involved in those product network marketing that has to do with nutritional supplement. Now, is there anything wrong with the nutritional supplement network marketing? Never. Don't get it twisted. What really went wrong? What went wrong is that he or she as an individual have a very wrong expectation. And with that type of expectation, people have sat down who cannot really build an ecosystem that always looking for hit and run and gave her the type of message she was expecting. Example, they knew that average Black person or individual human being will always want the get rich quick scheme of like, if I invest now, how much percentage will I be making monthly? If I invest now, how much can I make daily? So because of the salary mind and the way we have been wired, so it is very, very likely I can populate questions that people will ask me if I go for business presentation. Please, what is the prospect of this company? Assuming I invest 1 million naira, how much do you think I can make every month or in the next 6 months or in the next 1 year? What will be my return on investment? Some will even say, because I'm a real estate investor, I know how much I make. Some will say, I'm an oil palm producer. I have farm, I have all of these. I know if I invest 1 million naira, I can make 200,000 naira at the end of the year, or at the end of 6 months, or at the end of a cycle, or at the end of a term. Now, those are the factors that they populate immediately and they ask you, so please, in this your business, what is the genuinity and how am I sure it can give me the return on investment of, I hope my money will not be lost. After making the profit, I hope they will return my money back to me. Those are things that we have been wired with. Now, having said that, whatever you're trying to explain to say, hey, listen, cryptocurrency is not a conventional system. Cryptocurrency is not yet an established investment system. Cryptocurrency is a disruptive technology, and cryptocurrency had not actually found its way totally into the mainstream system. But what you must be cautioned about is that the moment the cryptocurrency find its way to the mainstream system and is now being seen totally as an investment, then write it behind your mind that you are going to be talking about investing lump sum and expect little percentage. Example, you now be seeing it just like a kind of stock, market, or even talking about the fixed deposit stuff that are going to tell you financial planning, 1 year, 2 years plan, or 3 years plan. Some I have somebody was telling me has a kind of involvement in a fixed account for 6 years because he of course felt that okay, by the next 6 years, that's the time I'm planning to be retiring or probably get into my retirement time. So let me fix this amount of money. We're not going to talk about the devaluation of the money he's talked in, but how much percentage has he made storing that money there? And imagine in such transactions or such investment, he has to look at the more money I put, the more better for me. So it's going to get lump sum of money and get it in there. And some is going to claim that I'm a real estate person. I buy land, I sell land, I build house and resell it and all of that. And for that, I think it's not worth, I don't have time for anything that has to do with cryptocurrency. That is the level of ignorance we have today. What we're saying in that law, what I represent, for instance, I represent Plan B Express. And that what we have always been teaching in Plan B, we educate people to get involved in cryptocurrency by themselves, number one. Number two, to leverage with vital information and genuine, reliable, well-researched statistics, and then buying into some of those coins. However, you must understand that every adventure in life, everything in life has to do with risk. What are the likely risks you can encounter in cryptocurrency? Number one, you can be hacked if you are very careless, which is even if you're not careless. There are things that you may take for granted and that will lead to your account being hacked. It's one of the factors. If you think account being hacked is a new thing, go and ask every MD of a bank, especially Nigeria, will tell you how much they lost to hoodlums and hackers on a daily basis. They may not be able to give account. That's the truth. If they tell you how much money they are losing daily, you would not imagine it. So we have hacking is one of the factors, and then that, of course, that can affect you. But what is the way out is to learn the basic security tips or to preserve and protect your account. Other factors that are very big problem facing cryptocurrency is the misconceptions, which we call wrong advisors. Misconceptions from who? or misleading information, not really misconceptions, because some capitalists that come out to say terrible things about cryptocurrency, I can tell you some of them are intentional. Some of them have missed the entry point of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and the like, BNB. Now, the best is to speak, terrible fallacy and then bad news so that can discourage some of you who are getting in, or some of you who have already gotten in, to sell it and disappear. It has been happening and it will keep happening. You can't rule it out. It's what we call, market and managerial evil. It will continue to happen. So all you need is to get involved and learn better for yourself, get educated about the whole thing so that you can help yourself out. Every time I tell friends around about how they must, as a matter of fact, help themselves to get the best out of this cryptocurrency, it's quite unfortunate they don't listen. And I say, but the best out of this system, or the best out of the trauma and the trouble of being scammed in cryptocurrency, is knowledge. So misleading information, misconceptions, then government policy, either by act of wickedness or by act of ignorance, the government will come and tell you this is that and all of that. Although the government will tell you that they are trying to protect you from, being faced with trouble and all of that. So, but no, there are things government will just say, please, this is not a regulated currency. This is not a currency. This is not an asset. This is not, issued by the government. If anything you face there is your own. There are people who so much believe in those terminologies and they run away from it. So these are part of issues or critical issue facing cryptocurrency where newbies get discouraged getting involved in cryptocurrency. Number 3, it is actually have volatility. Of course, the price up and down because of the forces of demand and supply will make market price go up and come down, and you probably will enter at the wrong time and the market drop down. But the best advice I give to people is when you enter the market drop, what do? You leave, you wait. So you have to allow the market. So as far, in cryptocurrency, there is no permanent loss until and if the holder of a coin sold. That means you have accepted the defeat. You have told yourself there's nothing that can happen again. So what am I waiting for? So those volatility is naturally there. No market of buying and selling that doesn't have volatility. So you have to understand all these factors. I think I try to bring up something for us. Okay. So risk of hacking, now wrong advisor, and so many other factors that can actually affect the healthy movement of cryptocurrency. And so those misconceptions, people around you will tell you what is not there or what they believe that should be. So cryptocurrency, like I said, is still a baby. Now, scams. Yeah, there are funny, terrible practices in cryptocurrency. People have leveraged on the ignorance of people and set up Ponzi schemes, scams, funny stuff, coins that have no use cases and all of that. People get involved and a rock pull on them. So scams are very, very, in fact, very terrible. Now, listen, who can avoid being scammed? I must let you know something very importantly. Sorry, I need to send this. Who can be affected by scam? Anybody can be affected with scam. Anybody, including Felix talking to you. Anybody. So don't let anyone claim to you, I know so much about cryptocurrency, I can never be scammed. It's a lie. Oh, Felix, have you been scammed? Severally. Then I thought you are an expert. Why don't you know how to disarm it? You can only reduce it. Because there are platforms that will still come, just like you say, wove in animal skin, in human skin. There are coins that will still come out and prove to you that they are genuine and you get involved, but eventually will get you disappointed. So that means either you like it or not, you can be scammed anytime. But the point is that you wouldn't intentionally get involved in. What is the solution to such cases? That's why most time we call people, number one, you must learn how to get involved in project early enough. Number two, you must learn to do more research while you get involved. Don't do too much research before getting involved. Get involved and then do more research and then increase your involvement. So, there are projects that, you may think they will not do well, and eventually they will do very fantastically well. So if you're afraid of being scammed, if you're afraid of investing in projects that may not do well, I can tell you, you are already a failure, because I can spread tentacles in 10 different projects or 20 different projects. Only two may do very fantastically well. So for that, you don't rule out, okay, I'm not saying when somebody come to you, let me tell you, project that should not carry you away. Number one, project that should not carry you away at all. You come in, fellas invited you to a meeting, and then after the trainings or the meeting, and then I tell you, come and invest $500 or $1,000 or $100, the case may be any amount of money, we're going to be paying you 0 point something percent every day. We're going to be paying you 30% every month, because we trade and we make profit and pay you percentage, because we invest in sporting, e-sporting, and we pay you percentage generated. If our son would said we invest in gold, so our gold investment will pay you from the what we make from gold. We invest in some of those factors, and then it will be so specific to tell you that every day you're going to be paid 0.3%, 0.5%, 0. Some will even say 1% and all of that. You must be careful with some of those platforms. Now, because there are no project at all that they're actually doing. It's just like make believe. Now, so you have to be very careful with some of those projects. Now, you can buy into a coin. Now, one of the first, paramount area of, getting involved in cryptocurrency is that you just learn how to buy coins that have use cases, or at least take advantage of coin that, like today, we have project that just getting involved, getting into the market, you buy into the percent, which is a very big risk. Okay, it's a very big risk. You are taking risk to get involved in coins like that. But is it worth it? Why not? You just need to spread your tentacles. If you're afraid of getting involved like that, of course, you're not going to make money. Two, you can, while doing that, now, if you are a very busy person, you don't have all the time, for yourself and all of that, you don't get panicked that, okay, since you don't have all the time for yourself, probably cryptocurrency is not going to be meant for you. That's not true. There are many ways of killing a rat. All right? There are many ways of killing a rat. So all you do is to just get involved, right? You just to get involved in platforms, right? When you get involved in platforms, that is, how do I call this? Okay, so you just have to, as a matter of fact, how do I explain this? Let me check what I will use to explain this. Okay, you can subscribe for forum, like what we do, which I'm going to explain in plan B. You can subscribe for forum, get signals. Now, getting signals, I'm not talking of pump and dump signals, genuine signals of like, okay, that will show you how to arrange portfolio or get Bitcoin, Ethereum, like, just like mentioned, people who review project and then tell you, okay, but even when they review, don't think that is absolute. Be very careful. Nothing is absolute outside the word of God. Don't get deceived. But you can be, of course, say, okay, these at least I know the factors responsible for what I want to do. And so for that, you just do it. And so you can help yourself or save yourself from the stress of being the one to be in the market, researching for valuable coins and all of that. So you pay off that to some people who have all the time to do that. So you're actually doing it, but you use your money to get it. But I want many people who, when they come into cryptocurrency, because you have somebody who bought a particular coin and has done beautifully well for that, you should now, do beautifully well the way he has done. No, it's not done. Be very careful. It's not obtainable. It's not done. But can you really, really be blessed with cryptocurrency? Absolutely, yeah. I can say that with all conviction. Why? Because it is not yet an established sector or industry. It is an industry. It's a sector, but it is not yet an established sector or industry. So for that, there's so much money to be made, in the system, because not much persons have actually come in, and forces of demand and supply, load supply, more demand. The number of people that will come in later will be more than those people who have started, like people like us. And so what opportunity and advantage do I have? You are positioning yourself, and then when people are coming, they're investing in the economy you're already in. Okay, so we must be very careful when we are looking at how to get involved in cryptocurrency and you just want to make disposable money. No, it's not done. Can I make big money in crypto? Yes, but is it realistic that it will be coming on daily basis? No, you have to be very careful when it comes to that. Now, but I know a lot of marketers, they're going to market you. Hey, you can make billion, you make billion, and everybody. That's where people get disappointed. Please understand that there are difference between, business, expert or crypto, expert, researcher and mentor, and just a mere marketers. A mere marketers can sell any nonsense to you and then hype you into it, you buy into it, and you probably wouldn't even understand what you're buying into. What we do is we educate people, we enlighten, we expose people to hidden things that people may not really understand. It's no scriptural. So please, I'm begging everyone, if you are in cryptocurrency, you are doing it wrongly, be very careful. Like I saw a platform sometimes, somebody called me, they come and invest in this platform, they will be paying you 0.72% every day. And then the company, then I pour in all my Ethereum. So I'll pour in my Ethereum in one person's back office. After pouring my whole Ethereum in someone's back office, it will be paying me whatever thing. No, it's not obtainable. It's not working. So now I know many people fall this victim, and that's why I always take my time to explain to people, to be careful, all right? To be very, very careful. It is important. You must be careful, as a matter of fact, that you don't need to fall victim of those funny schemes. Take it gently, take it lightly by, getting the right information from the right people than to be in a haste. Because sometimes the right people want to pass the right information to you. When you are too hasty, they go off. And then you now fall victim of those people. And don't allow your house rent, your children's school fees, and all of that push you around on what to invest into. Understand that you want to solve problem of finance once and for all, to by the future, you can be in charge. And so not when you have a house rent problem, you go borrow money, you say, if I can invest in the next 1 month or 2 months so that my landlord wouldn't embarrass me. That's not true. You're going to be embarrassed more. It will be from frying pan to fire. Be very careful. So we always encourage people to spread their tentacles, invest left and right as much as you can. Don't just put your egg in one basket. When we say don't put your egg in one basket, some people will go and put in one Ponzi 1, Ponzi 2, Ponzi 3, Ponzi 4. No, I buy coins and I hold and I watch for the next 1, 2, 3 years. I buy coin and I stake and I allow it to be, but I won't just buy anyhow coin and stake. I buy coins that have good thing around it, which everything we say good around it is still a perception. People just give you the sense of feeling that this thing is worthwhile, but in an actual sense, to the conventional knowledge may not be correct. So, but at late that time, what are you doing? You actually buy into rumor, and so that the news, when it's being sold, you cash out, and that's the truth. Or even when you don't know cash out, you are robust. Imagine people bought into rumor of Bitcoin in 2009, June exactly, now bought 200,000 unit of Bitcoin with $20. Now, 200,000 unit of Bitcoin now, how much would that be? Let's just check. It's going to be over 11 to 12 point something billion dollars. Now, as more people are loving Bitcoin, wow, Bitcoin, what do you think? We are contributing to the healthy economy of those people who were foolish enough to buy the rumor. Now we're buying the news. They're enjoying it the more. It's so important, okay? So now myself, Felix Chimomida Eshe, what we do, I'm the team leader of Plan B Express. What we do, we train, we educate people, we instruct, and we guide on how to go about. Now, the other thing again is that one thing I see that I've created a lot of problem for people not to do well in crypto, they don't build cash flow. Cash flow building is very important. Maybe you're a salary earner. I challenge you today to now look at it. Let me learn about crypto a little. I haven't learned a little about cryptocurrency. Let me get involved. No amount of money is too small to start cryptocurrency. So you just need to get the right mentor. And then when you do, maybe on a monthly basis, in Nigeria currency, 10,000 naira, 10,000 naira should be about how many dollars? I wouldn't know, maybe 12 or $15. You can take it as a target every month. I, Felix, want to be buying cryptocurrency worth of $15 every month. Okay, if it's 50,000 naira, that's around how much? If it's 50,000 naira, that's around maybe 70 or $80. I wouldn't know. Then you tell yourself, okay, every month, this is the amount of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, not necessarily Bitcoin, okay? This is the amount of cryptocurrency I want to be buying on a monthly basis. So let me do this practice for the next 1 year, for the next 6 years, for the next 6 months, and all of that. And I will beg you, the moment you are doing that is allocation. So allocate it every month. Look at your salary. If your salary is 200,000 naira, look at it. Okay, since this cryptocurrency is becoming something else, let me allocate 40,000 naira to it. Or you check, okay, 200,000 naira, how much is my tithe? This amount of money, and what is remaining? This. Okay, maybe you have some social responsibility, your family, your children, your mother, your parents, and then you allocate. Maybe there are people you give support to. People who give are not because they have more than enough, it's because you love more than enough. So don't rule it out that I don't have enough money. You must always have the sense of commitment to assist one another. So at the end of the day, you look at it, what is remaining, this is the amount. Maybe what you take as your own salary, because what they pay you is actually not your salary. It's just like the wages of that work you are jamboree here and there. A lot of people don't pay themselves. After they pay you all of this, you feed your family, you pay school fees. No, is it 10,000 naira out of 200,000 naira that can be my salary that you are going to pay yourself? Yes. Now, if you are the people that gamble, go up and down to drinking joint, carry women, sleep with women here and there, cut those things up and say, okay, instead of wasting my money on, drinking joint, smoking and all of that, can I just pick that 10,000 naira? Let me ask them, which coin can I buy this month? And that's why you need to belong to a community. Then 10,000 naira every month, 10,000 naira every month. So it will be predominantly what they call saving of those days, because nothing like cost saving. I heard from one person say that thing they call saving is actually shaving. They shave you by force. So what you do, say, okay, 10,000 naira every month. Good. This month, 10,000 naira. Buy a coin. If it's the coin you still bought last month and it's still available for buying, a good entry, you buy again, and that's other. And tell yourself, okay, let me watch what happened. This strategy for the next 2 years. That you can do. Now, if you're the type that, okay, you have a cash flow, you have a business, existing business that is generating you more income, you now say, okay, every month, this is the amount of money I want to be putting into cryptocurrency. You'll be doing it that way, then consistently, you'll be a surprise to yourself. Thirdly, if you're the type that you love business, you like to build, network marketing system or leverage marketing or dealership system. Like myself now, if you don't know, I'm building a system called Sapphire Global and Scenic Technology. Now, people have asked me several questions, and it is about your 40 to 50 years that you've not done any active network marketing. Why? Because I've got disappointed so much. Now, but I have a company for you, of course. If you're listening to me or wherever you get my interaction from, you can get involved in Scenic Sapphire. Now, you can be minting a coin and at the same time building a network. But I always challenge people, the network you are building in all of those platforms, don't waste the money. Extract the money out and buy coins. Buy low gem coins. When you buy low gem coins, it's going to help you a lot. That's the truth. Every day I buy coins. Yesterday, I bought coin worth of, I think, give and take, the coin I bought yesterday was worth about, over 1 point something BNB. So BNB is $400 plus. So that means about $600 was used in buying coin. Do you know I'm looking for another money to buy coin today? Now, that means if I earn any money from my network building in Sapphire and other affiliate system, then I screw them out and buy coins. Scoop them out and buy more coins. Scoop them out and buy more coins. Do you think I'm foolish? Now, Felix, what happened? The coins you buy drop. Fine, no problem. I buy more of the coin. That's what we do. And that's what we encourage people to settle down and get the best. The way this practice should be done, get it right. Okay? So let me just quickly share with you. Just sharing with you now. Now, this is what we do. So plan B, so we say get trained on digital economy by Plan B Express Expert. So we have different packages of what we can do in our system. Number one, we have private, that's a crypto trading, analysis and investment. That is what we call private mentorship trainings, do it by yourself operation, do it yourself, and all of that is what we do in Plan B. And so for you to be in that forum, you need $5,000. You may say it's too big. It's not. If you know the value of what you are getting, and then we don't market anyway, it takes a choice of anyone to want to be part of it. Number two, we have what we call Be With Me Premium. Be With Me Premium, we have trading calls and portfolio management. So what it costs you per annum is $1,500. That's $1,500 per annum. Then we show you how to partition your portfolio, crypto, which coin to buy, primary coin and assembly and all of that, and then just to show you project and how to have actually face your crypto properly and all of that. Then we have research and trading of low gems, teach you strategy on how to research for low gem. Now, but if you're on Be With Me, some of the low gem research for are sent here for you to buy. But if you are on mentorship, the training here is going to be part of what we're getting. Then we have the Plan B Crypto Academy. We have basic classes, we have intermediate, we have advanced, and we have master classes. Each of these with all the sections, $150, that you introduction to cryptocurrency, what's cryptocurrency, evolution of money, just to understand background information and some of the fundamentals in cryptocurrency is $150 for that. You want to enroll for the class, why not? Can you quickly chat up with us? And then you're given the right information on how to get along with that. Okay, then you have intermediate, is more deeper than the previous one, and then understanding, trading exchange navigations and all of that. So it costs you $300. Then you have advanced. This show you introductory to, aggregator, basic intro to research methodology and intro to market analysis and all of that. Cost you $500. Then masterclass, technical analysis, market indicators, trading proper, swap, future trading, advanced trading in sports, and then that's what you do there. So it's $1,000. Then we have robotic AI trading bots. This costs you once in a lifetime, about $750. Now, but if you are on private mentorship, of course, this is still part of it's free for you. Now, but here you want to just learn about how to use both. I practically use 3Commerce trading bot. So if you want to learn how to use a AI bot, then why not? So you can get enrolled there and then learn more about how to use AI properly. Then we have tokenized stock and trading, tokenized stock trading and analysis. That costs you about $750 yearly. All right. So take note too that the low gem is yearly, and so many other things I've told you. We teach on entrepreneurship, lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, and other things that you may want to know, digital marketing. So that's what you can see on these. We always say that 100 to 1,000, 10,000% is possible in a year. Why? I'm going to show you something. How is it possible, Felix? It's very possible in a year. Okay, so let's go. How is it possible? I quickly will show you some coins now. Now, this is a coin we bought yesterday, right? Let's see if the percentage has dropped. This is a coin we bought yesterday. I think I used 0.5 BNB to buy yesterday in the daytime. I think the afternoon, almost towards evening time. Now, how much is the worth of that same I bought yesterday, even with the charges? Let's look at it. Time and season. Okay, so I use 0.5 BNB as I yesterday. Now it's already 0.76 BNB. So from 0.5 BNB, then now it's about 0.76 BNB. Maybe in no distant time, of course, you can see the percentage it has done. Now listen. Excuse me. Is Felix saying it's a guarantee that every coin you buy is going to do this? No. Don't get it twisted. Every coin you buy will not do this. Why? Because I still bought some coin yesterday, just like this one too. It has not done anything. Rather, it has gone down. Okay, you can see it's dropping drastically. So that means my money will be going down on this. You can see the drop. Now, that may be another buy opportunity for another person. Okay, you can see. Now, that may be a buy opportunity for somebody at 0.0004 something here. So it's still very crazily dropping. That means we must have bought at the top. Yeah, we must have bought at the top and it's still dropping. So understand that not all coin you buy, it's going to give you profit continually every day. So you have to be very careful. Okay, so it is important we understand now, but I bought a lot of coins yesterday that gave a crazy amount of money. So can see some coins. This coin did about over 100,000% only in 24 hours yesterday. The dropping now is still about 9,000%. Okay, this was actually about 400% in the morning, and now it's about 1,300%. This too was around 197% in the morning. Now it's about 1,000%. This was even negative in the morning. This is about 800 and something percent already. Okay, this guy was over 100,000%. Now it's coming down. Okay, let's check it. So exactly what we do is what I've just shown you, that we buy into crypto, we hold it, we stake and all that. So, but we teach people how to build a cash flow. So you can see. So can you see the drop now? So of course, the project, so you may not really have a use case around this. So I'm not teaching you how to go about to find out the use case and how to research for more. That's why you need to attend training. It just show you some of those things. Now, the next is we have a project now that we're doing. I quickly want to just invite you, if you are in Nigeria, if you are in Nigeria and you are in Calabar, to be precise, we are having what we call a mega launch of a new project I just partnered with from Plan B. That's called Sapphire Global. And then it's going to be having a mega launch in Calabar. Calabar is Cross River State. That's the south region of Nigeria. And if you're in Calabar, in Akwa Ibom, anywhere, so try and make it a day. And we're actually having the meeting at Transcorp Hotels, Highway, Calabar. And it's going to be on Sunday, the 17th of October, 2021, which is by 1:30 p.m. So on Sunday, and by the grace of God, I'm going to be in Calabar from Thursday. From Thursday, I'm going to be in Calabar. So if you're in Calabar, and then you can get connected with me and on my phone number, you can chat with me on the messenger, and then please take note if you're getting this video, because I know this video is not only for today. A lot of people will still get it after today. So you can chat with me on my phone number +234 8036 92 45 and 88. So I'll take the number again, +234 8036 9245 in 88. That's my phone number. And so you can quickly chat with me. Please don't call. And most time I too have a lot of things to do. and probably wouldn't be able to pick your call. So please endeavor to like chat with me on WhatsApp, and then we can take it off from there. So if you want to get started, of course, if somebody sent you this video, it's then you chat up with a fellow. So, but if you're listening to me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, or probably I send the video to you personally myself, then you can chat with me on my phone number +234 80369245. And so let's interact on how we can build a cash flow with the Zinc. I quickly just want to show you something about the Zinc. When I prepare for the Zinc, I told a lot of people, I said, it would have been nice if you're able to buy Bitcoin, but what would be more outstanding is to buy the next Bitcoin, which is the Zinc. And then you can read more a lot about on Zinc on zinc.com. You can read more detailed information about Zinc there. But this is what I do. Everyone who is my team actually prepares something very spectacular for you. And that thing is this. Yeah, let's go here. Okay. So these are the things, and so those are prepared or as additional benefit for people in Plan B. So if you're a member of my community on Zinc Sapphire, these are additional opportunity or benefit you have. I've told you everything I earned in Sapphire, and most of our community will encourage them to what? To diversify, that is buying to low gems. So if you come into and you're building this business, if you pick a minimum package of 1,499 euro with our team, you will gain free access to our basic class of $150 in Crypto Academy free. Now, if you pick package of 5,800 euro, or you build up to a double Ruby rank and have free access to our basic classes, so $150, and then 1 year low gem coin subscription of $750 to record up to 1,000, 5,000 in less than 6 months, very possible. So if you build up to a Sapphire rank and you have 1 year free access to our Build With Me Signal group, which costs about $1,500, then you have access free. And if you build up to a double Sapphire, then you gain free access to both BWM Signal, which is $1,500, and then the boat training of $750. So you can calculate that. Then if you build up to a Black Sapphire and have free, so you have free access from basic to masterclass, and additionally the Signal group of 1,500. So 1,950 plus 1,500 because you're a Black Sapphire. Then if you build up to Diamond, then you gain free access to our private mentorship, which was 5,000. Now, this has nothing to do with what you are making in Sapphire Global as a business builder. So there's an insane money to be made in the project. So I'm just showing you the kind of high effect in this space. So what we do is that we use this platform to build a cash flow. And after we build a cash flow, we give ourselves opportunity to make a lot of money in the low gem coins. So these are the things I explain to people so that we don't get it twisted or kill ourselves the more. Okay, so it is important you understand and you learn that cryptocurrency is not a get-rich scheme, but it's an opportunity that you can leverage in and make insane money. We have done a lot of research in cryptocurrency, and we have trained a lot of people to be independent today. And those who were like, let me say, foolish enough to pick what we taught them, they're actually very, very happy today. So it is important we help ourselves to learn the best and get the best out of this project. So ladies, I I was with somebody the other time and I interacted with them intensively about the idea in the crypto space that has not been harnessed. Please don't let anyone lie to you about crypto. What works in crypto is for you to have access to the right information and then make sure that that information is utilized. And then, of course, you need a mentor, not a tormentor, not just an upline, just like what people do in network marketing. Am I a networker? I love it, but I love to market value, not just talking and talking. So it is important you sit down and get the right mentorship, get the right training, and help yourself out to make the right money. If you sit down by the fence and what people coming to big market you on big lies and all of that, it doesn't work. Those things doesn't work. You must, as a matter of fact, help yourself out to get the best and the right information. So that's what we do, and that's why we encourage people, and then we train people to get the best out of this space. So cryptocurrency, you agree with me, is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's a space to help people who are ready to get the best for themselves. So I conclude by saying this. No professional, conventional professional can teach you about crypto. What they tell you is a guesswork. So you can only educate yourself by going for appropriate training and then where you can ask intelligent and deeper questions, not a guesswork. And you must understand that it's not about noise that produces results. It's about action. It is not enough to get training or to get trained. It is important to act upon the training you've gotten. So that's why I tell friends around, cryptocurrency will not make you anything if you do not utilize it. So you will utilize what you get, and that's what produces result. So we're getting it better and better day by day for people who pay the rapt attention to this thing. I, Medase Chimo, the team leader of Plan B Express, it's my pleasure to show you that you can get it better and better if you can appreciate an industry that is not yet established fully. And then before it's obvious, it is important you take advantage of it. Thank you very much, everyone. That is Medase Chimo, the team leader of Plan B Express. By the grace of God, we're having series of training, pile up in Port Harcourt, and then, of course, why don't you take advantage of it? In Port Harcourt, we do general free seminars, which many are still coming every Saturday, 11 a.m. at number 49 Odaba Road, beside RCCG Fruitful Vine opposite Demimi Park, which is clustered before Rumomasi Runabout, Rumomasi, Port Harcourt. So 11 a.m. every Saturday, there are free training happening about, crypto and then Zenix Sapphire and buying into how to get registered, how to get the best out of this. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice time. I love you. Let's make money together and help our generation. Bye for now.